Oh, it's kind of nasty today. But we're going to try something. It kind of quit raining here, I think. So we're going to try going in our forest here. This is the entrance to the forest. I'll show a picture of an entrance we used to have here. It's a little wider angle here. But I had built this with the help of my sons one day. We needed something to do, so we built this entrance, but it's long fallen down. But let's go ahead and go in here. Thought it'd be a lot wetter. It's really not bad. Might be hard to get through some of this area. I'm going to try putting on manual focus here. Oh, it's really soft in here. A lot of downed trees here you can see. When we moved to this place about 35 years ago, you can see there's kind of a path here in the middle, and it was cleared for a long ways where you could get a tractor in here. But I didn't have a tractor really to start clearing this until about 3 years ago. Tell these old trees, they died, and then the roots rot, then they fall over. We were supposed to get about 45-mile-an-hour winds from the north. I don't think it's that windy, but we're kind of somewhat protected in here. I have a quarter-mile shelter belt here. Pretty hard to walk. Again, you can see all the down, bigger, older trees. So we go through here. Here's probably a nest like a pack rat. Look how this tree up here is just bent over. It might be kind of hard to navigate here. You can hear the limbs crunch as I walk over them. Diana was worried I was going to have some limbs fall down on me. I'm going to go way over here. We may have to exit out the ditch or the field. A little bit clearer here. Oh, you know, every old farmstead back in the day had a junk pile, and we've got one here too. I found some treasures in there. Found an old tractor seat, one of them cast iron ones. Found some chicken feeders. Let's see what we can find here. I hauled a bunch of concrete out here for my shed rebuild. Yeah, you can see how that just comes up out of the ground and just lays over. Found the old back stairs, probably to her house. But I didn't have a way to get in here to get it out of here and reuse it for the shed. There you can see all the concrete I hauled. Probably 50 loads with my little tractor. I can still get some of those if I need to make some steps or something like that. You can see how this old concrete, early 1900s, was formed with big rocks underneath. Yeah, see those old jars and a lot of tin cans, a lot of wire over there. So it probably didn't help. They had a tornado come through here in 1970, and some of this might have come from that. Well, here's the back side of this. Yeah, it's kind of cold out here on the north side of this. I'm going to come in here, stay in here. I'll get out in the highway, come back to the house that way. Oh, I know where I can get some wire if I need it. All kinds of baling wire here. And I got old tons of wire fencing. But the old rats like to make their nests, that's for sure. And then of course there's tin. I'm sure some of this, the bent tin, came from the tornado. Yeah, it's getting kind of nasty. Yeah, they could get this cold. Talking in the 50s probably here. 30-40 mile an hour winds out of the north. And a little bit wet. Doesn't make for very pleasant travels. Yeah, let's just exit out to the road here. We don't have very far to go, really. Already had to kick this off the side here. Had some limbs come down. Hasn't been windy for a while. Kick this off the side of the road. Okay. Yeah, you never know when something will come down. Oh boy, I've got a good story for you here. This is a good pipe. It's actually our neighbor's mailbox pipe. It's about 4-inch diameter. That must be the bracket for the mailbox there. We can kind of see it extends underneath the fence here. I don't know how it got put here. But that was across the road from us. Well, one day we got a knock on the door about 2 in the morning, and a guy all bloody and mud come up to our door. Said he was all right, but he had wrecked his vehicle. Well, what it was the International Scout. He had fell asleep or ran off the road and hit that mailbox. That's a 4-inch pipe in the ground. I don't know if you can see in the neighbor here, the mailbox. Yes, we're our neighbors that used to live here. Their mailbox with that Scout went in the ditch about this area here, knocked that 4-inch pipe and mailbox, dragged it and threw it across into the other ditch, hit this culvert area here and landed about 50 yards up into the ditch here, upside down, and he survived all that. Well, he survives that wreck. But just so happened that same guy caused a wreck with a guy I knew on the canal route in Wichita, which is 45 miles away, a few months earlier. We're here getting to my back drive. I kind of cut some trees down this year here and exposed this concrete post. Happen to have this nice kind of a wrought iron deal that the fence attaches to. That's kind of neat. But of course the post is all crooked. I don't know how deep in the ground it would go. Well, I'm ready to get back in the house. Getting a little chilled without gloves on. Have some color out there though. Looks like we only got about a 1/4 inch really, if even that.